Alright guys, welcome back. We are going to actually start writing a website today, and it's a lot easier than you might think. If you've ever worked with other programming languages before, like Java, or C++, or Python, or Ruby, well not Ruby, but just a bunch of them, you'll know that they will be nothing like this. Or maybe you didn't, but it is nothing like HTML and CSS, so you don't have to worry if you're not a fan of actual programming. You'll be using HTML to style things and create websites. So here we go. So go ahead, and we have that index.html. We created it in the last one with our folder called website. Go ahead and right click that and edit with Notepad++. So this will open the Notepad++ editor, and we want to make sure our language, so go ahead to the top bar, click language, is set to HTML. Okay, and then we're good. So basically, HTML and CSS are two really different things. We will be starting with HTML, and then we will move on to CSS. But what HTML is you want to use HTML to create like the bare bones structure of your website. So I know that may not make very much sense, but think about it this way. You want to make a website about pottery, right? So you want to have a section about different kinds, you want to have colors, you want to have shapes, and you want them to all be laid out into certain sections of your website. So with HTML, you would use HTML to make those sections. But when you actually get to the part of, you know, styling, putting in colors on your website, and making shadows appear, and making things happen when you hover over buttons and stuff like that, that's where CSS comes in. So as of now, we're just going to be learning about the bare bones structure of websites, and then we'll go into CSS. So HTML files require a certain layout, each single one. What I mean by that is you can't just start writing like HTML code here and expect it to work exactly as you want. You need to have a skeleton file. So what a skeleton file is it just brings in the simple necessities needed for HTML to run correctly. So the way that works is we just need 3 tags, and I'll explain them step by step. The first one is a doc type tag. So what that means is it basically tells HTML which version of HTML you're using. So there's HTML 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And most people work with HTML 4 and 5, not 3, 2, or 1. So we don't have to worry about those. We're going to be working with HTML5, which is the newest version of HTML, which includes a ton of features which weren't in 4. And it's actually really easy to specify a doc type. So in old versions, you had to do doc type, and then you had to go to a certain website and find all these things. But with HTML5, all you do is you type doc type HTML, and that's all you need. So what does this mean? Basically, we're saying, all right, we're going to be using the HTML5 version of HTML. And this is good because there are certain features included in HTML5 that you want to use, and your browser might not default to HTML5 when you open a file. So this is very important to include. And let me get you familiarized with tags. So what a tag is it's basically a way to include certain things on your website in certain fashions. So there's image tags, there's paragraph tags, there's header tags, there's body tags, there's footer tags, there's a bazillion tags. That's an exaggeration, there's only a few. But you will be using a head and body tag next. So how do you make a tag? So what you do is you do greater than head, and then, so this is an opening tag, and let's go a couple lines down, and then let's do greater than /head. So what this is it's basically a header tag. So anything within these two tags, the opening and closing tags, will be included inside your header. So what do you put inside a header? You put things that you want to be displayed before the page even loads. So you could put titles, you could include links, you could import files and all that stuff. So right now we're not going to be worrying about the head, but we will go on to the body tag. So to make a body tag, it's very similar to the head tag. Make sure you go outside of both your opening and closing head tags and write body. And then go down and write /body. So do you see the similarities here? We have a head tag, opens and closes, and then we have a body tag which opens and closes. So now what we can do is we can put whatever stuff we want to be loaded on the page inside the body tag, and anything we want to be loaded before the page actually loads inside the head tag. So I'll give an example. What if we wanted to put a title to our page? Well, we would use a title tag, and we would put like my website, and then we would close the title tag, and there we go. So how do we check out what our website looks like right now? Well, let's open our folder, our website folder, and simply double click on the file. This should open something like Google Chrome or another similar browser like Firefox, and you will see right here that our title tag had my website in it, so it included our my website. So let's close this, and we're good. So I want to run through tags one more time before we go to get it, solidified. Basically, what a tag is it's an element inside your HTML file. So you can do certain things with tags, like paragraph tags. You can make paragraphs, image tags, you can create images, and every tag has an opening and a closing tag. So for example, with our title tag, we have opening tag, closing tag. It's really simple actually. You just do greater than, less than, and any type of tag you want, for example a paragraph tag. And then for the closing tag, you just do greater than / type of tag, less than. So it's as simple as that. So if I had a paragraph tag and I said, this is my text for my website, it's pretty sweet. So, and I saved that, go to my website, which is in my website folder, opened it up, you'll see my paragraph tag rendered this. Alright, so that is basically it for this introduction tutorial. In the next one we will be going over some more tags and why using paragraph tag in the head tag is incorrect. But that is it for this tutorial, and I will see you in the next one.